All right, I went to a sale and I spent $51. And I don't know, I have to think outside of the box a lot of times because, sometimes the stuff that you like to buy isn't there. And that's what I had to do. So I bought these CDs. These should be worth like 15 to 20 or so a piece. They had a whole bunch of CDs that were just empty. They didn't have CDs in there. But this is my outside of the box thing. I saw these Trumpet Mouthpieces, and I was like, well, let me look some up. And they had about 20 of them, right? And so I bought 3. The ones that seemed to be worth about 100 or more. So they wanted 20 a piece. They gave me 3 for 50, which was cool. So I'm hoping each one of these, this is a Black Hill, it says CD, don't know what that means. That's a Black Hill. This one is a Warburton 6MD Series 80. And this one is a Greg Black, and it says Durazio. I don't know what that means. I couldn't find any of that. I mean, I'll have to do more research. But I think, like, this one, these seem to be listed at a couple hundred. And these are listed, like, maybe more than 100. These two. This one, and this one. So, I don't know. I'm hoping I have at least $300 or something like that worth of these for the 50 that I spent. It would be a good deal. Easy to ship, light. They had, like I said, they had a whole bunch more, but they were like 20 a piece. And I was like, I just couldn't tell, like on the other ones because they weren't in great condition. So I passed those. But yeah, first sale, something unusual for me to buy. And I guess I'm going to learn something.
I already got pictures.
Oh, good. So you know what it is?
But it might go this way?
No, because it would hang on the wall the other way, I think. Like, what would it, if it was that way, what would you put in there, I'll just figure it's for a hot plate or something. What'd you find? I mean, they might just be showing the bottom, like with the pictures that you have. This
pillar candle holder.
Is that what it is? Pillar candle holder?
Plate and teapot warmer.
That's right. It's like a trivet, I would think, right?
You put the candle there and you put the pot on. It keeps it warm.
Is that what it is? So you put, you know what? I do see what would look like, a tea light? Is that what they are? You put in there? That's interesting. So I thought, I mean, it could probably be used for both, Marie's researching it. I paid $3. They had some games in there. It was a GameCube, 3 Tony Hawk games. They had what looked to be mostly a complete, there it is right there. What looked to be mostly a complete Xbox original and a PS2. And they went $150, which is fine if it all works, If it doesn't work, like I honestly would only get like maybe 60 for the PS2, and I would probably get 60 for the Xbox, and a bare bones GameCube, I literally just paid somebody $55 for. So, so in my mind, that adds up to $150 with about like $30 in games, which would be $180, and that's working, so it sucks. I probably would have paid, I don't even know, maybe as much as $75, but I ain't making offers, and it'll just sit there, and it'll probably be half price on the last day. I asked about the GameCube, but then it was like, nah, I gotta sell it all. I'm like, okay, no problem, So what can you tell me?
They're saying teapot warmer, heavy glass, crystal trivet.
Okay.
So
is it worth anything?
Somebody has one for $25 with $21 shipping.
So like $45. If it's not worth anything, I'll just take it to the flea market. It's definitely cool for what I paid. So what, All right, that's it. A couple more sales maybe. Okay, we spent $88. I'll show you what I got in a second. We got a Brighton. What does it say? Let me switch glasses. So is this the only piece of jewelry you bought?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, their original prices were okay. They weren't horrible, but she said everything's half price now. So basically, it's a Brighton. You can tell that Brighton design. Okay, what do you think this is going to be worth?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Okay, I'm going to give that to you. And then I'll show you got some ties. We got a combination of Brook Brothers and Polo
and
a Hickey Freeman. She is buying ties sporadically and not for lotting. We were having a discussion because she got a couple of Polos. I said, are you going to lot them? She's like, nope. People don't seem to want to lot them.
People
Yeah,
The
those are
only
Brooks
people
Brothers.
that would want to buy him as a lot is a reseller.
I think so.
You know, a guy that just specializes in
Polo,
ties.
Ralph Lauren.
But
Yeah.
a regular guy wants to buy a tie that matches a suit.
Brooks Brothers again.
He's going by color and maker. He's not going by, you know, I can get a bunch of ties for.
Yeah, I got it. And this is Brooks Brothers again. So you bought 6 ties. I think I showed them all. Okay, what I bought was 3 pieces of, they're hand-tinted photo prints. These go back to like probably they were popular from the 20s and the 40s. Who was that guy that was really famous that did it? He did the fireplace and all that stuff.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, right? But, all right. I can't remember his name right now. But he would take photos, hand tint them, and then sell them. And for a while, he was pretty famous. I was looking all over, and this guy is named Percy Murray, P. Murray. And I found 3 on WorthPoint that sold to $150 a piece. So she had them marked $75 a piece. But since it was the end of the sale, she was like, I'll just go $75 for the 3. So at $75 for the 3, I'm like, okay, $25 a piece. I think I might put these on as a lot. And maybe I'll put like 500 and see what happens, you know? What do you think? Because it's easy. What's that? Oh, 65, so pretty good. Okay, so we're doing good today.
People have it listed at 30 for used. And mine still has the...
Oh, the tag and stuff? Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So, between the ties, you think you're going to get, what, like 20 piece for the ties?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, 83, say 20 piece for the ties, I guess. 6, 120.
Ties.
This is another 40, 160. And if we're lucky, I mean, I could list these separately at 150 and see what happens. But I think I'm going to list them to, I mean, maybe we'll try an auction at 400 for the 3. And if they don't sell, make them like 5 or, or 6 or something, I don't know. You know, and just see what happens. And they're in relatively good shape, so I don't know. Here, I'll show them again. This one is called Tumultuous Waters. This one is called Wayside Birches, and this one is a Niagara Vista. So, I don't know. And one more sale, right? We skipped one sale because there was a line, and we don't have time to wait in lines. So we got one more sale to go to.